ladies and dudes. This is Rebecca Lynn Barkley, aka Boobot197. This is my review for today. And today I have no review, ladies and dudes. But once again, it's time for another type of tag that nobody has never done before. And this type of movie tag I'm going to do for today is a tribute to all the villains out there who are so darn evil. And I don't know why nobody had never done a movie villain tag yet. This is going to be a very interesting tag where we contribute this tag for all of our favorite movie villains out there who are really good, bad, worse, decent, funny, powerful, epic, and extreme. I don't care. Let's just do this epic type of tag anyway. So, anyway, without further ado, ladies and dudes, here is my 8 main questions of the movie villain tag. Forgive me, ladies and dudes. I tried really hard to do an evil type of personality thing. I hope I'm very good at it, but please leave a comment there and let me know if I did a very good job of playing like an evil Boobot 1987, but in a very wacky version because I like funny villains. They entertain me. And I want to let you know for my for the 8th and final question will be a bonus one. And just pick any bonus question that you want for your own movie villain tag, if you know what I mean. So let's get on to my movie villain tag. Only 8 simple questions. Okay, question number 1. Who is your most favorite movie villain of all time? For me, I'm sorry, it's a really small one, but here you go. This is the dude I'm pointing. So, for my most favorite movie villain of all time goes to Judge Doom from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I will say, in my own opinion, that Judge Doom is one of the most best villains of all time. I mean, he's such a cool looking villain. I mean, he has a great personality, great attitude. He's a great serious villain all the way through from start to finish. I really like him when he's dressed up in black and he does have an evil plan of killing the Toons once and for all by, drowning them to death in the dip. And, yeah, this villain was pretty well done as well by the legendary actor named Christopher Lloyd. I will say Christopher Lloyd did a fantastic job playing such an epic character who started to become a great epic villain. And yes, ladies and dudes, I will let you know there is a very shocking plot twist at the end of the movie, or somewhere around at the near end of the film. Check out this villain to believe it. So Judge Doom deserves to be the best villain of all time. For me, in my own opinion. So that's the first one. Now let's go on to the second one. Who is your most personal favorite movie villain of all time? For me, I go with Kamura from Night at the Museum 2, The Battle of Mitsuya. I will say that Kamura is the only good villain that we could find in the Night Museum saga. I will say for the other two, Cecil, he's the most weakest villain of all time because he did nothing to impress me from the first Night Museum film. And I will say for Sir Lancelot, I'm not sure if he's really a villain or not. Maybe he's more like a misunderstood character, I guess. But all I could say, he was, okay. But I will say that Kamura is definitely the best villain ever. I mean, this villain is so much fun to watch. I mean, this guy has a great personality, great attitude. He's a really cool, funny villain. I really like his team. I like his funny lines here and there. He has a really cool British accent. Well, we never saw the Egyptian dude has a British accent. And he's learning about history pretty fast in only one night and one night only, and that was pretty darn cool. And sometimes he can be a bit of a spoiled brat in a few moments here and there in the movie. So, to tell you the truth is, my personal favorite movie villain of all time is Kamura from Night at the Museum 2, The Battle of Sodium. And sadly, for number 3 is, who is your worst movie villain of all time? And I will say it has to go to Muska from Castle in the Sky. I really hate this character to death. I don't like his arrogant ways. He's using everybody as puppets. And most of all, he's a freaking child molester. And he child molested on poor Sheeta. It really did make me sick. Big time. And I just wish that Mark Hamill should never play this character. I wish somebody else should have played this character, and maybe I would like the character a little bit more. But sadly, my worst movie villain of all time has to go to Muska from Castle in the Sky. Okay, question number 4. Who is your most favorite Disney villain of all time? For me, it has to go to this dude, Ratigan from The Great Mouse Detective. I freaking love this villain. This villain is so much fun to watch. I mean, this guy has a great personality, great attitude. He's such a funny looking villain. And this character has done very, very well by the legendary actor of all time named Vincent Price. And I will give you a fun fact as well. Did you know that Vincent Price had said that Ratigan is one of his most favorite characters of all time that he had ever played in his career? And the fun fact is, yes, he frickin' loves playing with this really epic character who's very evil, very entertaining. He's so darn funny. And be careful what you say about the R word. Ooh, if you say that, he'll be mad and he'll feed you to that big giant cat. Ooh, be careful, I'm so scared. And also the best part I love about this villain is his song. You know, Ratigan, you're one of a kind. Ratigan, you're the world's greatest criminal mind. Oh yeah, I love this guy to death. So Ratigan is definitely my most favorite movie villain of all time, period. That goes to number 4. Number 5 is, which movie villain who's the most decent one of all? For me, it has to go to Frollo from Disney's The Hunchback of Notre Dame. I will say for this villain, he's okay. He's not really the best. He's not really the worst. But he's, okay. Well, if you guys have seen my top 5 most decent movie characters of all time, just go and watch this video and check out all the things I said about this character, if you know what I mean. So, Frollo, he's definitely my most decent movie villain of all time. Hard for me to say. Okay, movie question number 6. Which movie villain who is the real enemy for our main heroes? I know that's a really hard question to ask. You know, which movie villain who is truly the main enemy for our main heroes? For my choice, it has to go to Stuart St. John from the Taken Saga. I just wish that we should have got to know Stuart St. John at the very beginning of Taken 1. I mean, there's something fishy going on about this villain, and he is truly the Mills family's enemy for all this time. Well, thanks to Taken 3, it did spoil the beads. You know, finding out who Stuart St. John really is. He's freaking evil, he's selfish, he's arrogant, he's a spoiled, ugly, rich man, and he used poor Lenny Mills as his puppet for all this time. And thanks to Stuart, the true thing that he took away for poor Lenny Mills is her freedom. Yeah, it's a really sad shame. I feel bad for Lenny Mills. I just wish that Lenny Mills should never marry that ugly rich man, if you know what I mean. So which movie villain who is truly the main enemy for our main heroes has to go to Stuart St. John from the Taken saga? Okay, question number 7. Who is your most favorite, funniest movie villain? I really love this villain. It has to go to Hades from Hercules. I freaking love Hades. He is such a great, entertaining villain. He's really fun to watch. I like his look and designs, but the best part I love about this character is the actor who plays him, the mighty James Woods. I freaking love James Woods. He has a really awesome voice, and he played the character so darn well. I'm sure this is one of his most favorite performances of all time. So, which movie villain is the most funniest? Goes to Hades from Hercules at number 7. And finally, my last and final bonus question that I want to share with all of you is, who is your most favorite non-movie villain? My favorite non-movie villain of all time has to go to Mewtwo from Pokemon, the first movie. I will say Mewtwo is not really a villain at all. He's just a misunderstood character. He wants to find out who he is, where he came from, why did he become a clone of Mew in the first place, and why is he here at the Pokemon world, I guess. I just feel sorry for Mewtwo. He's not really a bad guy at all. He's just sad and lonely, and he never had any friends around. And I guess you could say he'll never forgive those Giovanni company for what kind of person or Pokemon that he really is, if you know what I mean. Well, if you have seen Pokemon the first movie, please check it out right away and find out the true story of Mewtwo's life, I guess. So, which movie villain who is not really a villain at all, but pretty misunderstood, is definitely Mewtwo from Pokemon the first movie. And now let's go on to a couple of people that I want to tag. I want to tag Alex, Steven, Disney 65 fan, Paul Reviews, Homer Power, UL Sandra, whatever your name is, Blaze the movie fan. I hope this movie villain tag will be easier for you, buddy. I'd rather call you Mr. Movie Corner. My best friend Henry, and Rabbitearblog. So those are my next people that I want to tag next, since I say their names over and over again, but you know what I mean. So I hope you enjoyed my next movie tag thing. Maybe I'll do my next one soon in the main future if I have to, but I hope you enjoyed this video. If I had trouble making up a sentence or two, but you get the idea. But please join me next time as I do more videos to come in the main future, like movie reviews, anime reviews, Talk Terrified List, quick videos, and bloopers, you name it. So, I'll see you guys later. Sayonara!